Hey guys, welcome back to Star Ocean the Second Story R. So in order to make this Platinum Trophy end quickly, I'm going to actually skip through or edit out a lot of the repeated sections that I'm going to be doing. So basically I'm just going to, whenever something important comes along that we need to do differently than what we did last time, we will keep that in the video. But for now I'm going to pretty much just edit everything out. So follow along with the story until you get to where I pick up next. Alright, I skipped through to basically a point where you can see a little bit of stuff from Reyna's perspective now. If you remember, when you're Claude, you have to go to the bandit hideout. But we're now going to see that from Reyna's perspective.
This is the forest, right? Whoa,
And Diaz is only a guest at this point, so we can't control him yet.
Finish this fast. Okay, man. Good luck. We're almost there. Brace yourself.
Right.
So depending on your build with Reyna, things could get a little tough, but she is highly over leveled at this point, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem with her yet. We'll test it out right now. I think she'll probably one-shot most things. Not quite one-shot, but pretty close.
That was a waste of time.
We can't walk through this swamp.
No worries. We've got our mud shoes on.
Oh, you're right.
Mud shoes. Damn it. I don't want to fight.
Who the hell are you? Don't waste our time. Get out of our way and leave the forest. You expect us to listen to that crap?
Where are the children?
I see. Coming here to play the hero to take us down, huh? Call it what you want. Either way, I'm not interested in dealing with grunts like you.
Well, let's just see about that.
The over-intense
Oh, that's heal. I gotta re-put on her, there we go.
Not too bad.
Those guys were quite a handful.
You think so? Why don't you run on home then?
That's not what I'm saying. I was just wondering if Claude and Celine will have any problems.
I don't see any reason for us to worry about that.
Okay. So let's change this up. L1 will do... Now we'll just do Star Flare and we'll keep Crush on. Or maybe we'll do... Hang on. I think Tractor Beam's pretty good. Let's do Gravity Crush.
Who goes there?
Oh, great. They just had to change out the guards right now, didn't they? Wait a minute. It's you guys. You're a bunch of weaklings too, right? Get out of our faces and save us a lot of pain and heartbreak.
You'll pay for that, you.
Let's see what we can do. We'll use our assault. Wow.
That was a waste of time.
You didn't have to rile them up like that, Diaz.
I'm just stating the obvious. They got angry because I nailed it on the head. You look like you've got something to say.
Nope.
Think we're not on to you, you bastards? Guess you don't care what happens to the kids then.
The more you people blather on, the more obvious it is how useless you are in a fight.
Afraid your luck's just run out. Prepare to die.
How annoying.
Weaker than I
That was a waste of time.
Yeah, I never really used those assault things all that much.
I need to
But they
heal,
are
Diaz.
useful.
Don't need it.
I wonder if Claude and Celine are alright.
If you're that worried, why don't you go join them?
I'm not worried. It's not any of my business what they do.
Oh, damn it.
How annoying.
Don't underestimate them.
Come on.
It's all over.
That was a waste of time.
Another quick save here. And we'll be doing another jump probably after we finish this until we get Ashton.
You're from Mars, right? Yeah.
Wait, dumb brat.
How annoying. What a
That
waste
was
of
an
time.
easy win.
So you escaped from the bad guys who caught you?
Yeah. Could you show us where everyone else is? Are you gonna rescue them?
Yep, that's my job.
Thanks, you guys.
I told you, it's just my job.
Well, still, thanks.
Cecile?
Is that really your name, Cecile?
Just a coincidence. She doesn't look anything like my sister.
Come on, this way. They're inside, here. Wow, it isn't even guarded. We're in luck.
Something's not right with this. Where's the security here? We ran into a few bandits, but I'd have a lot more guards around if I were trying to hold a bunch of kids hostage.
So what does this mean?
Think about it. Don't you think this whole kidnapping thing is just a big charade?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that they kidnapped these kids for some other reason.
Bingo. So you finally sniffed us out. Too bad you're deep in the heart of the forest. It's too late for you to turn back now.
The village.
The children are just a bonus to us. They'll be more than worth the trouble once we put them up for sale.
What's going on here, Diaz?
They kidnapped the kids to lure us out of the village. Now they're gonna strike town, wear out the symbologist, and steal all their treasure.
The symbologist is a very rich man, but he's a tougher nut to crack than you'd think. No wonder the boss had so much trouble.
So you aren't the leader?
As if I need to tell you anything. You're gonna die right here. This conversation is over.
Wow.
It's all over.
Our assault definitely helped there. Reina's physical attacks seem to still be decently weak because I haven't really been catering my equipment to help that, but her magic is where it's at.
You're here to save us? Thanks, lady. I'm just glad everyone's all right.
This isn't over yet, though. We don't know what's happening back in the village.
That's what Claude's there for.
Assuming they didn't get themselves killed on the way.
Claude's just as strong as you, Diaz, when he puts his mind to it.
I'd like to see that with my own eyes, then.
Well, you better hurry back. Claude!
Reina!
What is that?
The symbologist that was at the Elder's house. The real him, that is.
That was the bandit's boss, wasn't it?
What are you doing here, Reina?
We just rescued the children from the house they were being held in.
Really?
You took this guy by yourself?
That's right. With some help from Celine, of course.
I see. Reina wasn't lying after all.
What do you mean?
The day we cross swords may not be so far away. I look forward to it. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. You probably wouldn't be a drag on me after all.
What's he talking about, Reina?
Diaz,
Time is of the essence. We must return to the village.
yeah.
Ravi, Celine.
My dear father.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank you, Reina.
I'll leave you all alone for now. Egris has regained consciousness.
Oh, has he?
I think he'll be fine once he gets some rest.
So from here on, I think things will start happening
See how
again
he's doing.
the exact same way. Apart from a couple different slight conversation changes.
So that symbologist was the real culprit all along.
There was no way for us to know, since he disguised himself as one of the victims.
I'm really impressed, though. You defeated the bandit boss all by yourself.
Not by myself. Celine was the key to the whole thing.
Even so, Diaz was really impressed.
I'm sure his skills are still way beyond anything I have. That's the impression I get, anyway.
Claude?
It's easy to lash out against someone, but it's hard to accept them as an equal. If he was praising me, even just a little, that just means he's that much better than I am with the sword. I think I'm starting to understand what you see in him, Reina.
Why do you have to be that way, Claude? Diaz is like the big brother I never had. You're getting the wrong idea, and I don't like it.
Oh, really?
We're here right now because we're investigating the sorcery globe, right? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Reina,
What?
that stone that Alan had with him. Never mind. I hope you find your mother.
Thank you.
Alright, so we can pretty much continue forward until we can get to our next recruit, I think. Alright, so I continued with the story a bit, made my way to Harley, and as you remember, there is the event right here as soon as you enter that tells us about the dragon. And now we can make our way back to Salva to recruit our next party member, I think. And I did do it mistakenly in my last playthrough, and I had to reload my save if you remember that. So make sure to recruit him in this playthrough permanently. Skip that. Okay, where is he again? Up that way, I think. There we go. And I think he's right up, yeah, right up here somewhere.
Who was that?
No, I can't remember if we have to fight him or not. I think we do. Obviously, we're overpowered, so I don't think we'll struggle
There's
too
somebody
much.
over there. Looks like we're a little too late.
You think we could help him?
It looks a little too cramped for all of us.
Let's just sit tight and see how things go.
We should at least cheer him on or something.
True.
Hang in there, man!
No! You gotta keep your hips down!
I'm sorry, but could you keep it down a little?
Ah! Behind you!
Huh?
Look out!
Oh!
Man, I thought I had gone blind for a moment there.
Huh? Where did that man go?
The dragon's gone missing too.
Where is he? Where's the dragon? Hey, you guys, did you see where the dragon went? Hello? Guys?
It's on your back.
What?
Well, at least you're all right.
You call this all right? This dragon thing's on my back.
Well, I really couldn't tell you.
Well, look at it. It's gotta be the dragon I was just fighting. Why is it latched onto me like this?
Well, I'm not sure what to say.
This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't distracted me with all that noise you were making. I just about had this guy where I wanted him.
Sorry.
You have to take responsibility for this.
Huh?
I said you have to take responsibility for this. Look at me. I'm permanently disfigured.
Anyway, I think I'm going to skip this. It goes on for quite a while.
You could do for ruining my life.
So we are going to take responsibility,
Okay, we'll try to make up for this.
and that will make him join the party.
So how are we gonna exercise?
There we go. So, I'm just going to leave him as he is right now. We'll deal with his skills later on. But we're going to make our way. As you can see, we have tons of PAs now, so go ahead and make sure to do those. Alright guys, we've now made our way to Lacquer City. So this is the city of the armory contest, so we can get that trophy out of the way when we finally complete it with Reyna's playthrough. I will skip through the scenes and stuff like that just so we can get this done quickly, because we have already seen it, like I say.
Well,
Sign up. And we're obviously going to kick butt during this thing instead of struggling like last time. Although we didn't struggle completely. So we'll just go with this guy. Blah blah blah. Okay. And there's really no major differences that we have to do in order to get the trophy for Reyna's side of things anyway.
Do you have anything left to take care of? Very.
So if you guys remember, this is the same location that we created Claude's ultimate weapon. So if you haven't done that in the last playthrough, you can use that video and do it in this playthrough.
See all the tough-looking guys in here? I'm
Okay. Skip, skip, skip. Then once we finish the armory contest, we can jump ahead again to our next recruit. Lots of dialogue in this game.
How stupid do you?
Okay.
The day finally dawned.
Honestly, it does feel kind of silly skipping all these scenes, but like I say, we've already
Well, I'm all set.
basically seen majority of these. There are some slight differences in Reyna's perspective, but honestly it's not really worth sitting through hours and hours and hours, especially when I'm just trying to get the platinum. But if you're looking to, you know, absorb everything this game has, I would recommend watching the cutscenes and listening to the dialogue, because the perspective of Reyna's side is kind of interesting. Yeah, and I mean, if I skip through the scenes and then only record the instances that I need to, I should be able to get this done within the next couple videos, I hope.
Air slash.
I love how we just breeze through these fights as well. Highly overpowered. Swallow blade recovered. Blah blah blah. Keep going through. I think once the armory contest is over, that's when our trophy should pop. Because I think the trophy does say, see the armory contest through to the end. Which is kind of misleading, because it makes it sound like it should pop when Claude is done. Oh, wrong way.
Rain.
Mere pawn. Air slash. Die.
Like how he gets XP even though we're not even playing. Well done, Diaz. Okay. Yeah, I was honestly thinking of when I did Reina's playthrough, I was going to actually like play through the game again. But I honestly am so glad that I decided to just skip through it and only show the things that are required for the trophy. Because it would have taken basically twice as long to get the platinum.
Oh, it's these.
Oh, we don't even get to play at all when you're on Reina's side. That's interesting. Honestly, all the running around, running back and forth can be a little bit tedious, so... Like, why do we have to keep running and talking to this person, running to do this and that?
This'll be over in 10. Is that all?
I like how realistically Claude should be able to, like, obliterate Diaz at this point, but obviously I think for story reasons he'll probably do no damage to him. Let's see. It should be coming up anytime.
Don't get in my way.
I mean, Diaz does do a decent amount of damage, but
What a waste of
I think Claude being level 200 and, what is it, 240 some?
He's.
Oh. Ugh, why do we have to keep leaving and then coming back? So frustrating. There we go. Now let's see who wins. It'll obviously be Diaz. Like, look at that. Look how much damage he's doing. And Diaz is doing his measly... That's funny. He's lucky Claude didn't have his bloody armor.
Claude.
There we go. Now, that should be the end of the armory contest. So, as soon as we leave, I think our trophy should pop. soon as we walk out the city. Boom. There we go. Proof of seeing the army contest through to the end. That's perfect. So now, obviously we have some events here, so I'm going to take care of those and then I will continue. So just remember one thing, guys. Inside here you'll see this event, basically to run up and talk. I think it's a private action, and it's how you recruit Welch. And I don't think we're going to recruit her in this playthrough because we obviously want to recruit some other people because we already had Welch in our last playthrough, so don't bother doing that. But yeah, continue on with the story and I will see you guys in a few minutes. So guys, I've made my way to our next recruit, which, as you remember, when you get to, what is this place called? Linga, I think. Priestess wants to join our party, so obviously now we're going to go with Sure.
Really, Reina?
Now, because we picked Bowman last time, we're obviously going to go with her. But I think...
Hey guys, here I am!
Okay. Priestess has joined. There we go. So now we can't get Bowman in our party, which is a little unfortunate because he is cool. I like Bowman. I didn't use him all that much, but he does have a good set of skills. But yeah, for now, let's move on with the story. Alright guys, I proceeded through the story, and we are now at the Lacquer Frontline Base, which is where we can recruit our other member. And of course that member is going to be probably one of the coolest in the game, I think. Go ahead and give it a quick save. I have been ignoring a few of the PAs just because I want to try to get through this quickly. We can always manipulate our relationships later on in order to, you know,
Diaz, I need
get
to
different
talk to you.
endings.
What's left to say at this point?
I think a lot, actually.
Funny. There was a time when I hated to hear you say that, but no longer.
I think that's because of Claude, isn't it?
That guy tries to act all strong around you and me, but sometimes he looks like the loneliest man in the world. Almost like a child who was suddenly plucked out of his home.
Claude?
I don't know why, but when I look at him, I feel like he's all alone in this world. He looks dazed, as if he's lost everyone and everything he ever knew.
You think Claude's all alone? He's with us. Diaz, do you hate Claude?
I don't know. I definitely don't like him, but I don't think I hate him either. He's pathetically weak and isolated, but he tries to protect all of you with every ounce of his being. I can't do that.
Diaz.
I would have left you all on the street within 10 minutes. He, on the other hand, never rests until he's sure you're all safe. I'm sure he'll protect you to the end, even if he gets hurt in the process.
Oh, I couldn't let him.
I want him by your side, Reina. You're free to ignore me, of course. But it'd sure be a lot safer than having me by your side.
Diaz, wait!
What?
Diaz,
So this is where we can choose. Let's fight together.
Diaz, I want you to fight with us.
Reina.
You told me that I can't leave Claude alone, didn't you? Well, I can't leave you alone either, Diaz.
You want to throw me into your little group? I doubt Claude would be happy about that.
Claude wishes he had your strength, Diaz. He realizes the kind of strength you have and he respects it.
Oh, great. I've got a fan club now, huh?
Diaz, you aren't the man you were 2 years ago. You aren't powerless anymore. We can all fight now. All of us. You don't have to keep putting yourself down like this. Diaz, I want you to fight with us.
Poor kid.
Dad. Mom. Cecile.
You've been blaming yourself for your family's death ever since, Diaz. I know you have. But feeling sorry for yourself isn't going to solve anything. You survived that tragic incident for a reason, I'm sure of it. So please, you must try to stop blaming yourself like this.
You think I go from battle to battle because I'm still blaming myself?
I've known you since I was a little girl. I'm no less of a sister to you than Cecile.
It would have been nice if you really were my sister.
Aw.
Huh?
Oh, brother. And here I thought I'd never work in groups.
Diaz!
If you guys start dragging me down, I'm out of here, okay?
Of course.
Alright. So with that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here just because I don't want to do it all at once. I'm thinking there'll be maybe one more video, but we will be obviously utilizing DS a little bit. We'll kind of go through his skills and stuff like that in between videos. But yeah, when we come back, we will hopefully finish off Reina's playthrough and achieve our platinum trophy. So I'll see you guys next time.